Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is a game War in the Pacific Admits Edition. This is my play-by-email match against Xargun. He is the commander of the Allied Forces, and for me it is the Emperor of Japan. This is Scenario 1 with no modifications on the game version 26B. And yeah, now I take Shortland Island without any resistance. There is no starting force, so it's a free pick. And finally I have a rowboat, so a light, smaller torpedo hit on a heavier cargo ship, but no sinking sound. No, there was a sinking sound. This is also good cargo ship, but here my rowboat failed. Naja, better than nothing, but still underperformance. Okay, now hit on the cargo ship, but this torpedo hit not even create a heavy damage or fire, so yeah, maybe not enough. I-171 is still at Palmyra, tangling with destroyers, and this was a stronger attack with 4 torpedoes, but they all miss. AVP, not so important. It's a support ship for Navy, for float planes. And yeah, I locate here some Allied ships near to Port Moresby and Horn Island. Xargun maybe gives the command to hug the coast and be barely out of range for my Betty bombers out of Rabaul. And I sweep Singapore to prevent interception, and this happened now here, so there's some British buffaloes. They have this is a buffalo with armor, so they have lower maneuver values and less speed. Similar, I think, to the American carrier division or the carrier edition. The Dutch also using the buffalo, but the difference to the Dutch, more or less, I think they only using light machine guns, and at least they have no armor protection. But so this increases their maneuver values and speed. Speed and maneuver values is always what is the core value of an airframe. Because if the pilot is always the same, then it's not a factor. I would simply say, and this is simply in historical also the same, speed is most important, and next is maneuver values. Armament lets the pilot simply survive better or higher chance. So there's also durability. So of course the American airframes, they have higher durability, so they can handle more hits before they're breaking down. Zeros, Oscars, they are all super light built. Main reason is the power plants of the Japanese at the time was simply behind, and they don't have really the horsepower, so you have to build your airframe very light. This will give you high maneuver values and keeps the speed at the range you can handle, or at least a fight with others, but this was never a strong point. But the drawback is no durability, no armor. So I fought here with the British Buffaloes, and I miss the numbers, but I can still achieve a victory. Yeah, okay. This is why you have to run escort or sweep missions over an enemy base, because this can always happen. Xargun, more or less, many days he did nothing, he don't cap from day one. This was the first time he have a cap up. And if I don't have the zero sweeping in, then my incoming airstrikes would have a terrible day. Here, this is now the Flying Tigers, the other location. And today my sweep is not coming in time, or not present at all. So he intercept my lilies. And I lose here 2, 3, 4 lilies maybe. So the buffaloes are down, simply there's some escaping from my sweep, so they can intercept here, but they don't achieve any direct kill. They maybe damage some Sonia or Sally's, but they cannot achieve a kill, at least not in the incoming, and outgoing is also nothing working. So one cap trap was working and the other cap was not working. If this is a good ratio for me, I don't know, but could be worse. There's one buffalo still. And the second one, but they have engine problem. And this little Sonia with a little light machine gun is even able to damage the buffalo. Wow. But then the flag is killing the airplane. So, naja. One P40 is left and kill my K40. K40 is still the best out of all these one-engine bombers the Japanese have, but of course it's still slow, no armament, and always dying. So I'm losing yet maybe 2 more bombers. Now there's no cap left. And okay, one buffalo over for Singapore. And this one buffalo can kill one hen. So, yeah. At least we have some action. I bombard now the mole mine too. It's jungle, hard to hit something, but I can slow down the retreat of the British Burma forces. And I also bombard now Wenchao to make it harder for Xargun to increase his fort level. And this is the airstrike maybe out of Port Moresby. And I have long range cap out of Rabaul. So because the distance from Rabaul to Port Moresby is 11, and this is a normal range with drop tanks. And you can only make normal range, long range cap. Extended range is not more long range cap. This is not more. So then 2 zeros are enough to at least intercept and damage this Catalinas. And Catalina 1, I think only Catalina 4 and 5 can carry torpedoes. Catalina 1 is a pure search airplane with possibility to drop bombs. So let's see if they achieve a hit. This Empire airplanes are also dropping bombs, and this was a lucky hit, I think. No, 500 pound bomb not really often penetrate the armor deck of a heavy cruiser, but in this case it did. Okay. But it was only one 500 pound bomb. and no special indication of additional damage. My carriers are source of monomaya, searching for prey, but there is nothing. So now bad weather is grounding my aircraft. But at least some of my aircraft are not flying in the morning, take off in the afternoon. And these empires are also here. Luckily my zeros too. And I can damage them. Maybe it was a kill. Yeah. So 2 are out of... 2 cannot finish their attack strike, let's say this. Third one must return. Okay, so only one is able to finish their approach. Flag damage, and no hit. Good. Oh, B-17s are also here. Okay, but luckily I would say it's better this way, because B-17s are very hard to kill with long range cap. But this one pilot is going in aggressively and damaging 3 times a B-17. I don't know if it's of course the same bomber, so it can be 3 different bombers, but 3 are getting damaged, or 3 times the airplane gets damaged. And the B-17s, I'm not sure if they're trained for a Navy attack. At least they're not able to create a hit. And so this is now reduced bomb load, so only 4, not 8 bombs. So this is why you have this star. Good. And I arrive into Lagi. And also in Port Moresby. I mean, yeah, that's his airstrikes. He can sometimes backfire a little, but there's simply no chance to avoid this. So I have here 1 shell hit on a light cruiser, Katori, get a hit. The rest is escaping. I don't really create too much damage on the allied side, but most of the shells are lured to my heavy units, and it is the main reason why I have heavy cruisers here. They tank everything much better. So I'm now here in the rough terrain, so I cannot really defeat this Chinese unit. I only bombard them. This broken Filipino unit is still not defeated, but falling apart. I'm waiting for my reinforcements out of Manila, so maybe 1 or 2 days more bombardment. I can, yeah. Okay, there you saw already 3,600 attack value. So next turn I can make my strike on Plugfit. And here, this was my tanks attacking. There was 2 British units I think left. One is retreating, the other one is still holding the hex. Oh yeah. St. Joe's, only a base force. But most important is they are not running, they simply give up. Morale victory again. And here is Moresby. No reinforcements arrived in time to save the base, I would say. So I have 4 times attack value roughly. So the possibility to overthrow this Australian defense position is high, but there's always a possibility that bad dice roll and then even the crappiest unit can hold the hill for 1 more day. So not the best day in the air for me, I would say, but I avoided the cap trap over Singapore at least. So Singapore lost 5 airplanes, a lot of Catalinas getting destroyed, plus this Empire aircraft. For me it is air to air. You can see 6 airplanes was lost to this air trap in China. This is a lot, but could be worse. Let's see this. And I lost 2 pilots mission in action, plus the 1 wounded and 3 killed. The flag losses are always killed pilot normally, so I would say how many I had lost to flag today? 2. Only 1 for me and 1 for the Catalina. Okay. Ship sunk. There was 1 cargo ship sinking, I would say. The other one was only damaged, not even with on fire and heavy damage. So the cap trap was I don't know exactly where was it cap trap. I think it was here, but at least out of the space. Yeah, this air wing lost 2 airplanes today. 1 killed pilot, 1 missing pilot. Here I lost 3 airplanes today, 1 missing pilot, 1 wounded pilot and 1 missing pilot. And I had there was on today on cap, but not on escort running with them. Maybe a mistake on my side. These pilots are already originally, I think this is a innate air wing, and I convert them or upgrade them just barely, and they are not perfectly fine, so I change them, and I also use them for cap. I can see, I don't know, today is detection level not so high on Changsha. Normally I run always some airplane to check this position, but maybe not today. I always change the location. I don't have so many recon aircraft, so already this one I can maybe back down. Yeah, okay. So I normally keep an eye on Changsha, Hengyang, Lushou, and Guilin. This is a typical basis. You can also Kukong, because it's all on the rail for the allied player, so it's easily to shift AV around. Plus, all damaged airplanes you can let them escape to this base. And this is very hard to hit for the Japanese, early on at least. Good to know real big change, only air war. Here was in Malaya a small victory, but still some units are left. My Zeros was able to sweep these buffaloes. I have now one airplane under maintenance and two are damaged. But I get 3 kills today. So 3 buffaloes gets killed directly, at least air to air. So you can see 3 pilots, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because it's a broken unit, then you have always a problem that the history of this kills is for this broken unit, but the history of the pilots is for everything. If you reform this unit, then you would see the total kill ratio of this airing. I can do this now. So you see now I reform this, and now you see the whole airing together I have 10 kills. And if you count this up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So easy. So no more. I can also attack at Clarkfield. Attack where you arrived. I achieve a small victory here over base force. Not that this matters too much. My invasion fleet for Miri also will arrive. Miri and Brunei is always 50% under construction, or how you want to call it. It's still there. In this game it's called simply damage, but I would say the idea is that there was the Dutch or the British intend to upgrade this facility, but they was not ready, so it's like this. My cruisers, so I had again, I can see here a lot of ships. I have here Rabul, I have here my airwings on navy attack, range of 17. Normally I have aggressive and air wing, so both the leadership is normally okay. There was here a lot of ships, single ships, so don't ask me what is this. And I'm normally in range of all of this, but somehow no airstrike happened. I arrive, I unload my troops. I have just barely enough supplies. I have so I will maybe unload more supplies overnight. So far I have a 500 pound bomb. With penetration of deck armor, or it would bounce off. So you can see there is some damage, but mainly system damage, and all this major damage, I mean only very small major damage. So the cruiser is still in shape. Most important for me, the cruise speed is still 4, so there's no problem with the maneuver values or with the cruise speed, and the top speed is maybe a little low. And there was the other hit on the cargo ship, I think. Was there not a hit on the cargo ship? I know, the light cruiser get a hit. Here. 6-inch shell hit. Create a little fire, that's all. Yeah, sometimes. So it's important to see penetration. If you don't have penetration, then it's always only 1 fire or 2, 3 fire and 1, 2 system hits. Good. And yeah, here was my wing making. No, this one not. This one makes a long range cap over the task force, a range of 11. So you have a range of normal radius of 11, so it's working. 3 kills last turn. You can see 1, 2, 3, and they're getting XP bonus. Fine. So at least some action. Problem is that submarines are still not really achieving too much. And my carriers, south of Nomaya, are finding nothing. I don't know. Really strange. So, like, nothing between New Zealand and New Caledonia. Okay, maybe next turn. Take care, bye bye.